Hi Marat, I wanted to take a few minutes just to send you a quick video to show you how to go ahead and link Aplia with your Blackboard course. I'm in my Blackboard demo account, so it might look a little bit different than yours, but it should be pretty close to the same thing. So this is similar to what your course home should look like. And to start, I'm going to go over here into course content, or yours might say coursework, whatever you have that labeled, but basically where the students access all the materials for their course. So in my course, I have everything divided out by chapter. You might have it divided out by unit, by test. That's really up to you. I just wanted to give you some folders so you will see how I'm going to categorize the information. So the first thing you're going to want to do is in this plus sign over here, we're going to add a content area that we're going to hide from the students. So I'm just going to call this Aplia. You can call this whatever you want, and you'll see why we're doing this here in just a second. So I'm not going to check this box because I want it to be hidden. So I'm going to click submit. And then I'm going to click into that content area. Okay, so now I've got a blank content area. So to start off, you're going to go to publisher content. Yours might say partner content or something different. What we're looking for is this Cengage Learning MindLinks. If you don't see that option under this publisher or partner content, you can come over to tools and it should be listed over there. So under partner content, we're going to click on Cengage Learning MindLinks. And mine's going to take a few minutes to load just because we have so many titles loaded onto our Blackboard shell, but yours should only take a few seconds to load everything that you guys have on your campus. And I apologize for the delay. You are more than welcome to fast forward through this part. So now a list of all of the titles available on your campus will populate. Your M&B book should be number 1 because it was the most recent thing added. But if you don't see it, you can always just use this search box. I'm linking a ManQ title just because that's what I have loaded. So that's what I'm going to search for. So you'll find the one that you want to select and you'll just click on the blue hyperlink. And once again, ours takes a little bit longer than yours will to load just because of how much we have in our shell. Okay, so now you're going to be given 3 options. So this is the part that I made note of in the email. So you can create a new Aplia course, copy from my existing course, or copy from another instructor's course. What we're going to try to do today is copy from an existing course since I already went in and set up all of your assignments and all of your due dates. So when you click on that, you should see a list of courses that are built in your account. So I called yours ECO 3360. If for some reason you click on this radial and it is blank, that means that your school has upgraded to the new patch that's not going to allow us to copy the dates over. So if that is the case, we're going to create a brand new Aplia course just by filling out this information right here, and then the remaining steps should be the same. But if you do run into that problem where we're not going to be able to copy the course over, please let me know so I can assist you with completing that setup. So all we're going to do is select this radial. Now we're going to give it a name. So, you know, we might want to call yours because I think this is Eco and Finance. So we'll give it a name. We'll pick our class start date. I think you guys start on Tuesday. And then we'll pick our end date. I think you said about the 9th. We'll put the 10th over here. You don't have to fill out the course dates and times or the section. That's completely up to you. And then we're going to select the time zone. and then copy all activity dates from the course. So you will want to select that, so then all of our dates will get copied over, and then click continue. Now we'll see the screen that says in your Blackboard course you are about to add a link to your Aplia course. So we'll click continue. So the link has been successfully set up and we are going to be redirected. We're going to select submit where we want it to be placed. Okay, so now we have a link directly into Aplia. Once again, we're still in the folder that we're hiding from the students. The reason that I do this is now, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so now we just have one link that's going to take us directly into Aplia. I have this hidden from the students just because when we set up one link, all of the grades aren't going to flow, but it's nice for you just to have one link where you know that you can go and just get into Aplia and do whatever you need to do rather than having to go into individual links. For example, if you need to go into Aplia and change a couple dates around, you can just come and click in here rather than going to each one of the individual links for each assignment. So now we have that set up, we're going to actually go ahead and now set up the course. So we're going to go to course content or coursework, wherever you have it, whatever you have it selected as. And then here you'll see where I have all of my chapters listed. Before we drill into each of the chapters, I want to show you how to add our tech support link. So that'll be the first thing that the students see whenever they log in, is their direct line to tech support. So now you're going to be brought right back to this screen where you select your title. Now you're going to see an orange bubble to the right to show that you've already linked it to your course, and it's going to bring it to the top. So we're going to go ahead and click on that again. And now a list of all of our assignments is going to populate. So before, and we can actually go ahead and pull some of them in if you want to. You can pull all of your assignments over at one time and then go ahead and sort them into folders, or you can drill into each folder and put them there. I think that's a little bit easier just because you're not having to move things around, but that's completely up to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to select this Cengage technical support link. Now I'm going to confirm selections, save, and I'll be redirected back to my home page. Confirm where I want it located. And now I'm going to have the Cengage Learning Technical Support link right here. And I always like to put that front and center so the students never have a question of where they need to go should they have any technical difficulties. So now I want to come in and I'm going to add chapter 1. So now I'm in my chapter 1 folder. So I'm just going to go back through and do the same steps that we did before. Go into Publisher Content and select our title. Okay, so we'll select our title again. And now you can come through and select the items that you want to put in that folder. So I had done chapter 1, so I'm going to select each of these items. One thing that I do want to point out, some people make the mistake of clicking this checkbox right here thinking that it's automatically going to bring everything over, but in order to have everything flow to the gradebook properly, you want to make sure that you select each of these individual items. So like I said, I've logged into my chapter 1 folder and I'm just pulling over chapter 1, but you can certainly go through if you wanted to do all of them at the same time and then move them. Once they're there, you can do that. I just prefer to do it this way. So I've selected everything from chapter 1, scroll all the way to the bottom, confirm your selections, save, and then we'll be back in our folder. Okay, so now in chapter 1, you can see all of the activities as well as the ebook online reading for chapter 1. So now I want to go in and do chapter 2. So the same thing that we just did. We'll click into our chapter, go to our Cengage Learning MindLinks and select our title. Okay, so we'll select our title again. Go through them in my chapter 2 folder now. So I'm going to select the items for chapter 2. Scroll down, confirm selections, save, and then we'll go back to our folder. Okay, so now we see all of the activities here. Let's go back to our course content page. So whenever the students log into their Blackboard course, and I will send you the documentation to share with the students, they'll go into their chapter, and then the first time that they access one of these Aplia assignments, it's going to prompt them for their access code, which they'll go ahead and enter, and then they'll be redirected to their homework, which we will see in just a moment. Okay, so now they are directly in their homework and can click into each of their assignments, and then all of these grades will flow directly into your gradebook. So that'll get you set up, and you can certainly, just start with the first couple of chapters, or maybe, up to the first test if you don't want to go ahead and link everything right before the class starts. So that's up to you, but it's a pretty easy process. But if you have any questions, like I said, I'll be working all weekend, and I'm more than happy to help you. Have a good one. Bye.